As you can tell by my hoodie, we're here in beautiful Montana to check out this, the 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 AT4X AEV Edition. Now, the AEV Edition adds to the AT4X's off-road capability. You get more aggressive skid plating under the body. You still get these Goodyear Wrangler Territory 33-inch mud terrain tires, not all terrain, but mud terrain. You get AEV steel bumpers front and rear. And new for 2024, you also get the ability to choose the 3-liter Duramax diesel powertrain rather than just the 6.2-liter V8. Also on the AT4X AEV are these Multimatic DSSV shocks that are really, really capable, really intelligent at keeping the body composed even as you're going off-road. But you do get some other things as well as we come along the truck, including these rock rails that sort of double as steps, but mostly there to protect the frame. Tons of AT4X badging, lots of AEV badging as well. And then inside you get GMC's more premium interior than what we saw on the ZR2 Bison and the ZR2 from Chevrolet, as well as a ton of off-road modes and capabilities, including a terrain mode, which is effectively one-pedal driving off-road cruise control. We're going to get behind the wheel, see how this does, and see what we think of it. So we are driving the Sierra 1500 AT4X AEV on-road right now. Not its natural environment. These are mud terrain tires. I don't have a lot of grip on the pavement. The truck is very heavy. There's a lot of body roll. You don't really want to go too fast. This is not a Raptor where you can sort of throw it around even on the pavement and have a little fun in that sense. But it's a very comfortable ride. These Multimatic shocks are doing a fantastic job of eating up bumps. The off-road tires, the mud terrain tires, are also really absorbing things. Fair amount of tire noise you might be noticing. Not a lot of noise from the diesel powertrain, but what you're really hearing is the tires just rolling over the pavement. It's not too annoying. It's not as annoying as I've seen in, say, a Rubicon Jeep, but it's not ideal. I don't know that I'd want this as a daily driver. I am really enjoying the 3-liter Duramax diesel, though. There's ample power. It's not as responsive as the 6.2-liter V8 that you can also get in this. But with 495 pounds-feet of torque, what you're really getting is a lot of low-end torque. That would be great off-road. We did get to take this on some rutted, lower-speed trail roads, not really off-road trails, but not really well-maintained roads. Did a great job of eating up those bumps. Impacts didn't really translate into the cabin too much. Wasn't very offensive. We weren't getting beat up inside the cabin. And when I say we, that's another advantage of the Sierra 1500 over something like the Canyon in this off-road family, is that currently we have 3 adults and all of our gear inside the cabin because there's no bed cover on this truck. We didn't want things sliding around or getting exposed to the elements. But very roomy, very comfortable. This is a GMC, so it's a little bit more premium than what we've seen in the Silverado 1500, ZR2 and ZR2 Bison. It's not as upscale as you can get in a GMC pickup. That you're going to want the Denali versions or the Denali Ultimate, but it's not bad. There's nice materials on the doors. There's some wood, still some easy clean surfaces, like you do get rubber floor mats. Since this is the AEV edition, you also get headrest stitching. You get some fun contrasting piping in white on the seats and some red stitching as well. It's a nice interior. It's really well laid out. The touchscreen works very well. We do have some issues with the Google built-in aspect. You are going to need a connection for some of its services, but the graphics are great. The menus are intuitive, that you can easily access things like the camera views if you are off-roading or trailering. Works really well. Digital instrument panel as well is very clear and crisp, nicely configurable. You also do get a head-up display in this version, which is displaying things currently like current speed and also pitch and roll of the truck. You can adjust that with these easy controls over here next to the steering wheel on the left. And The other great thing about this truck is that as technologically advanced as it is, GMC has not gone and screwed up a user interface by messing around too much with the climate control. You still get physical controls down here. They are piano black. I would worry about smudging over time, but these are all buttons, which is nice. Very intuitive and easy to use, very nicely laid out. And then below that, you get a nice collection of switches for various things, safety features like lane departure warning, parking sensors, the automatic engine stop start, all sorts of good things down there. But the thing I'm noticing more and more on this twisty river road is that it feels a little sloppy. This is not really in the same class of performance truck as the TRX or the Raptor. This is a slower speed, overlanding, rock crawling type of setup versus a higher speed desert runner. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you're looking to go quickly, if you're looking to have fun on the pavement, this is not the truck for you. Our short time behind the wheel of the Sierra 1500 AT4X AEV is coming to an end. It was impressive on-road. I really liked the Duramax diesel. Nice amount of power. Not really the sportiest truck for that. I'd go for the 6.2 liter V8, but very comfortable on-road. A little bit sloppy if you try to get sporty with it. But what we were able to experience off-road as well was impressive. Just a shame we couldn't get to do more. For more details on driving the Sierra 1500 AT4X AEV and all of the other AT4X models we're going to drive, you can find it on Cars.com. For all the latest pickup truck content, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a like.